So today's video is going to be a little bit different than what we've done in the past. Grab a beer, let's talk photography. I love Modelo. Speaking of Modelo, at the end of April, there's going to be a bunch of photographers and fitness models heading down to Mexico. Most likely Playa del Carmen or Cancun in that area. But there's going to be a whole bunch of us down there, and we are going to be shooting non-stop every day for about 6 nights. If you've ever wanted to take your fitness photography to the next level, come with us. Models, incredible. Photographers, cool. What we're going to be covering? Everything. If you want to talk about Photoshop, we can. I don't do a lot of Photoshop, but we'll talk about it. Lightroom? Okay. Lighting? Yes. Natural light? We can. I mean, I suck at natural light, but we can talk about it. Business? I love business. Social media? I love social media. Etiquette, do's and don'ts? Let's do it, because a lot of people are creepers, and creepers give people a bad name in this industry. We can talk about anything. You want to talk about technical stuff? No. I don't do technical stuff. You're not going to learn the laws of light and the square root of, I don't do that stuff. What we do talk about is how can you take your business to the next level? How can you become a better photographer? How can you interact better with models? How can you find more models to shoot? How can you change your business plan to get your goals accomplished for this year? That's what we will be talking about in Mexico while drinking a beer or iced tea or some mimosas if you're like my buddy Chris in Hawaii. What's up, Chris? He likes mimosas. Mimosas. But if you want to hang out in Mexico, we've got a few spots left. Highly recommend that you come, because this is going to be one of the best ways for you to step up your game. I mean, unless you just don't like hanging out with models. Today's topic is going to be talking shop. My wife asked me today, she says, have you ever had a time when someone was rude to you? I can recall one time when a model was really extremely rude. A couple of buddies and I, we went out to Vegas. A model had reached out. She had a pretty decent amount of social media. So we get out to Vegas and we pull up to the hotel, and I see a model in the lobby, and she walks up to us, and then she walks right by me and right by the Hispanic guy here and goes straight up to the guy that looks like Brett. Okay, I admit it. I don't look like a Brett. Why? Not very many Bretts look like that. So, I mean, I get it. But the way she walked right by us was just rude. No acknowledging, you know? Nose up in the air, walked right by us. My buddy says, nope, that's Brett. I get it. I don't look like a Brett. Okay, you get a hall pass. I'm not offended. I was offended. Yeah, I'm not offended. Well, anyway, so we get into the elevator. We go upstairs. Make some small talk, blah, blah, blah. We get to the room. She proceeds to lay out her wardrobe. She lets it be known that she is a Playboy cyber model. She tells me, keep in mind, she doesn't ask, but she tells me. She says, and I would like for you to shoot my boyfriend too. So I look at her. I look at her boyfriend, and her boyfriend wasn't an ugly dude. I mean, so I would have shot him. But I said this. I said, okay, well, no problem. Well, I've got a couple of buddies with me, and they are also photographers, and so I will shoot your boyfriend, but I would love for you to shoot with my buddies as well. Looking out. And she says to me, no, I don't do that. I don't shoot with people that I don't know. Woman, I don't know your boyfriend. Why are you expecting me to shoot with him if you're not going to shoot with them? That doesn't make sense to me. But we kind of have like a, what's the word? A stalemate. She's staring at me. I'm staring at her. We're looking at each other. I'm looking at her. She's really looking at me and back at me. And I'm like, awkward. So she comes back at me and says, well, I'm a Playboy model. I'm a cyber girl. She sees that I'm not budging, so she left. Bye. The point of telling that story is this. No matter where you are as a photographer, always know your worth. Never let anybody walk over you. Even if you're just starting, we all have to pay our dues. What I mean by that is we all have to learn. If you're watching this, you're on YouTube. You're learning. You have money invested in your gear, in Photoshop, Lightroom, your computer, laptop, your lenses, camera bag, memory cards, flashes, strobes, your triggers, power cables, tension cords, your light stands, modifiers, filters. Everything you have invested in photography is more than a couple nickels. It's a lot. And so if you are learning how to perfect your craft, do not let people walk over you. Start that from today. Learn that from today. You are not to be told what to do, especially if it's a trade shoot. Now, if you have a client and they're telling you they want this and that, okay. I mean, you gotta do what the client wants, but still within reason. No one should ever tell you, do that, do this. No. Know your worth. because if you're anything like me, you are working on your photography every single day. You're trying to get better at every single shoot, and you are seeing progress every time you pick up your camera. Totally random. This guy emailed me the other day asking for a critique of his work, and I gotta tell you, this dude is fucking amazing. His lighting, phenomenal. Posing, so sick. He says he's in a small town, so he doesn't have access to a lot of things, but man, this guy needs to be seen by the world. Send him a shout out. Do you guys have any horror stories about divas, or any experiences where you felt like you didn't know what to do? Let me hear your horror stories down below. Anyway, that's all I got for today. We'll see you next video.